Hey, Freedom Center, Pastor Jim here, and I'm standing by this place that has held a special place in our story as a church for many, many years. And 28 years later, I walked out again, and God reminded me of that on the Sunday morning service, just walking the field saying, God, we're still here, asking you for this city as a group. Many of you were there that first 4th of July. Many of you, this is your first 4th of July. Welcome to the family, welcome to the tradition. We are building the kingdom of God in places just like this. Now, the service that we had here was wonderful. We had inflatables, we had water baptism, we had people that we've been having conversations with, and faith has been growing. I looked at one guy that I got to baptize, and I said, have you stepped over the line? Like, is Jesus your Lord? He said, I am 100% in, both feet. And I just, there's moments that make you cry, right? There's paydays where all of it doesn't make sense sometimes, but then that moment makes it all worth it. It was one of those moments, and we got to baptize people and see them come to a deeper level of faith. The food, the hot dogs, the chips, the drinks, all provided by kingdom builders like you. Thank you so much. We, on the 4th of July, also had this great thing down at the race. We did a 5K race for our city, and people loved it and people hated it. That's why it's called a race. If you run it well, you love it and you hate it, but it's a good memory. We did inflatables behind the community center. Of course, it was 132 degrees and children were burned. But other than that, it was a wonderful time. And just being there, wearing those shirts and hanging out with our town was so important, so beautiful. Thursday nights, by the way, have been great. Those of you who've been around for a long time, you say, why didn't we do the big 4th of July? Well, we did. We're just doing it 1 week at a time over the 12 weeks of summer. Behind the community center, right in the middle of what our community is doing, we're being salt, and we're bringing out the flavors, the God flavors in our community. We had one of the greatest, funnest things I've ever seen in my life, and I'm an old dude, so at 56 years old, this is what was great. We got a water slide, like 100 feet long, got a fire hose and some baby shampoo, and kids were sliding down for it. It was a blast. Beyond that, we've been handing out ice cream. Corner Bar and Grill gave us a bunch of gift cards that give us awards and prizes. We put regatta boats in the river and they went down and kids won prizes. But basically, it's just been this. We've been interacting with the community. So that's what's happening this summer. I'm so glad that Kingdom Builders is behind this, that you're a part of this, whether you're praying, giving, serving, or all the above. And remember, every Thursday night through the rest of this month and next month, we're going to continue to be a city on a hill, a light that shines. So come be a part of it. Lastly, I just want to say this. Everyone who gave $1, who gave a dime, who gave $1,000 or $10,000 to Kingdom Builders, this is what you're doing. Your funds are going into great things all over the world, but not just across the ocean, but across the street. Thank you, thank you, thank you from the bottom of my heart for walking onto a field like this, praying for the city we've been praying for almost 3 decades now, and being a part of what God is writing here in the story of Freedom Center Church.